Okay, welcome to Satisfactory. I'm Bukamika. This is a game released by Coffee Stain Studios. It's exclusive on the Epic Game Store at the moment, but will reach Steam, I don't know, maybe this month, maybe next month, sometime soon. I'm going to be playing on the Northern Forest. This is not a tutorial as such. It's more of a, you know, I enjoy the game and I will play it to the best of my abilities. I will explain things as I do them if I feel that there's a need to do so. But stuff is pretty much self-explanatory. Now I skipped the tutorial because that is more aimed for new players to give them a feel for what it is that you're doing in the game, the controls, and where you start off and stuff like that. But it's a game about building supply lines, basically. You get raw resources, and then you use these resources to build items, and you work up along the tiers. So first thing, when you start by disabling the what do you call it? When you choose to start without the tutorial, oh, sorry about that. You're given a few items in your inventory. So what I'm doing now is gathering fuel, basically, biomass fuel, for as a power source for my stuff. Let's see. Okay. This isn't my usual starting point when I start the Northern Forest, but it's a good spot nonetheless. It is actually a very good spot, I think. Okay, it's a cave in there. Don't want to go there yet. So first order of business is to place down our hub. So what I'm doing now is scanning for the resources that I need, which is there it is, which is iron. Nodes is usually creatures like that usually guard nodes or other points of interest, which is fine, and some are easier to handle than others. This one I can't really do anything with, but it's going to spray a poison cloud around its vicinity, so. Oh, here's another one. Damn it. Oh, and a third one. Where is that ore? It's down there. Okay. I was doing this yesterday, and I was recording. No, it wasn't. I was streaming, but it didn't record, so the session was lost to whoever didn't watch it at the time of the recording or streaming, so I am redoing it again. So here we go. I think this is the spot that I found yesterday as well. This is pure iron ore, yes. And then we found another pure iron ore over here. Let's just take care of this guy. Ow. You don't mess with me, buddy. So this is not stone, or that's pure iron ore. Where is it that I'm scanning for? Copper? Okay, so we have iron there. It's a good spot. Where's the copper? No. So copper is over here, and that is okay. I know exactly where I am now. It's exactly the same spot as yesterday. So yeah, the goal of the game for now is to build supply lines or manufacturing lines, starting out small and easy. But become increasingly more difficult and complex as you unlock more. Are you done? There we go. So, let's get started, shall we? As I said, when you start out bypassing the tutorial, you start with a few things already. So, let's make use of that and build miner, smelter, constructor. Yeah. So start with a miner here. Put a smelter down here. Holding control, we sort of line it up to any machine nearby. That sort of makes sense, or whatever. Then after that we have a constructor. Just put that there, and then we have that one and that one as such. So the miner doesn't need to be told what to do, it can only be placed on resource, and they would mine whatever resource that is. The smelter, you tell it which item to smelt into ingots, and then the production or constructor, you tell what to construct. Now we had some iron ore, like there's one iron ore node. So let's place our hub, which is the starting point. Should be in a place where It's not in the way. It's no problem. You can always move stuff as you see fit, but and you do have to move stuff around as you expand and your base, as you come up with better and bigger production lines. You know what? Let's just place it somewhere in the center here. There we go. Should be getting a ship coming in soon. There we go. There is a large ship in orbit, and you are delivering items to that ship. As is needed. So let's just make some of this biofuel out of the wood and grass that I gathered. So, almost got that done. Now, how do you unlock more things to build? Well, there is one major way to do it, is to check this one and select the milestone. I always start with the obstacle clearing, so I get the chainsaw and the solid biofuel, so that's what we're going to be doing. So, I need to send these items up to the ship above. Not a big deal, not a problem. So this one, let's say number 5. It's a good spot. This is a burner, a biofuel burner. It can produce 30 megawatts of power. Yep. I forgot one thing at the end here. There we go. Put that one in there. So it takes the copper coming out from the ground, and these nodes are, what do you call it? They're never running out. There's always going to be the ore in there. It's a pure one, so it gets 3 units of ore at every cycle, 120 per minute. There are 3 different types, or 3 different qualities of ore: pure, normal, and an impure. And impure is giving you 1, pure is giving you 2, the 3, and normal is giving you 2. So yeah, makes about 30 wires per minute. You need 15 copper ingots to do that, or that's what it gets as well. So basically this machine is going to be stocked up on the copper ingot because it's not producing fast enough. So let's place the next one for iron, which is the next resource that we're going to need a lot of. So by having access to pure nodes like we do here, we produce more from each location. So I will just send this down there, put the smelter there, slightly in the way, but as I said, you have to move stuff around as you progress. And this one is going to make the iron plates, because iron plates is what is needed for the conveyor belts that I'm placing out, among other things. Just need to make sure I have enough. So we pick this up again. When you pick up, you don't lose anything. Oh, I thought I turned it the other way. Okay, let's try it again. Stop being difficult. Dude. Okay, let's place it like this. Again the wrong way. What the bloody. Finally, much trial and error, I'll figure out stuff. Now each fuel supply source, like the burners like these, can only handle one item. While these poles, Mark 1, can handle 4 connection points. So now we have that one up and running. Setting up one more. The stone. We need the stone. So we'll have to clear out the area first. So let's do that. This one you don't need to put in a smelter, because you just break out stone from the ground and you put that in a constructor. And you make concrete. And to make it easier for myself, oh, that one already have 4. Okay. So we remove this one. Let's grab more of this stuff now. And then we put storage unit over here. We can put it somewhere around here. So I need to get more of this stuff. Not sure if that is enough though. Yeah, it's 22. Good. It's enough to run all of this stuff. Good. And conveyor belt. There we go. Now I have the base up and running for what we need. It's not much, but it is what it is. And you always start out small. Let's see. Yeah, okay, good. I'm not going to go for the space elevator yet. Space elevator is needed to unlock more of your tiers. Let's put this away. Like you can see here, you have up to tiers. You start with tier 0 as you build this hub up in stages. Unlock a few more resource nodes and stuff like that, and then you move your way up as you unlock more stuff and make more complex things and send up more parts into space. Right now, as my machines are doing their thing, I'm going to be doing my thing and just break off or make use of the stuff that I gathered from the nodes and such. Need to go out and get more biomass. And when you unlock the nodes, it's totally up to you which route you want to take. I take this route because I need a lot of biofuel at the beginning, because that is the only source of fuel that I have. And by turning the biomass into biofuel, I mean, I could burn the wood and the leaves as they are, but it's not beneficial because the machine just chucked through it too quickly, which means that you have to go out further and further away from your base to gather more. So if you aim to set up a good power source and using a good power, fuel source early on, then you can sort of relax that part a bit as you're doing what you're doing. So since the machine has set up, the constructor is doing iron plates, I will handcraft iron rods to turn into screws. And you're going to need a lot of screws in this game as you progress through it. So setting it up is a task in itself. If I were to set up this if I were to automate the production of screws, I would need to go from ore to ingot to rods to screws. So I would need a miner, a smelter, 2 constructors, and a warehouse or storage. Sound like it broke down. Yeah, that's not fast going at all. So a little bit of handcrafting in the morning. Yeah, you managed to feed this quickly enough. There we go. So get in here and do more of this stuff. Only need 100 concrete, so I have enough now for that, which is good. There should be I have enough for the cables as well. So let's get the cables and the concrete and give it 100 screws for now. So let's turn this into ingots. So yeah, update 3 was released not too long ago, and it changed a few things. For example, coal. Before, you just found a patch of coal, like an ore patch or an ore node, plopped a miner on top of it, hooked up power and conveyor belts, and then pulled it to your coal plants. And that way you got coal power. Now they've introduced pipes into the game, so you need to pipe water into the coal plant as well, which is why it's good to set up base near water, or you don't really have to, because the power poles can the power poles will give you power, and it's a lossless even over great distances, as far as I know. Haven't really noticed anything that it will be costing, or the the power supply is diminished over great distances. So yeah, I think it's okay. What I like to do is I like to set up separate power nodes. So like the coal, the copper and the stone at the moment, or the limestone, is sharing one power supply because the power supply can handle it. And then the iron is having its own. I can hook up all of it together to sort of increase the power that is available throughout the machines, and maybe instead of building one extra biomass burner, I just hook it up to the system and run it from there. The problem is that if you overload the system, everything shuts down. But if you overload a small section of your system, then it's only that section that is overloaded and everything else will still be functioning. Same if you run out of power, the entire system will stop. But if you have separate power source clusters, whatever you want to call it, that's not an issue as such. Granted, you need to feed it more power, I guess, but the power, the biomass and whatever fuel that you use is used up based on productivity. So the more power output you need to supply, the faster you burn the power source, which is biomass, coal, gas, fuel, uranium, things of that nature. So this is what it is. And now we unlock that part. Let's go see it take off. Okay, so with that said and done, I will grab some of this, and I will grab, let's grab it from here. I only need 50 though, well, not even that much, but yeah. So we can place our tool shed, or whatever it's called. Equipment workshop, that's right, it's listed on the right side of the screen. So what I did there was selected what I wanted to build, so I get sort of like a handy list of the supplies and resources that I need to make it. And as you add it to your inventory, it fills up in the list here. Now if I needed screws, it would tell me I would need more iron rods. If I needed iron plates, let's just add that. It tells me I need screws. But if I were not to add that, it would just tell me I needed 12 screws. But if I add this, it tells me what the sub parts for the screws are. Is in this list, which is great. So let's remove that as well. There we go. So this is what I need to build the equipment workshop. Where do we place it? Well, we can place it over here, I guess. As I said, you have to move stuff around as you get further along. So I added a chainsaw, which tells me I need 5 reinforced plates. I need to make 3 more of these, which means I need 160 screws. So let's add that to the list. Holding down Shift, makes it times 10 when you select. So one chainsaw is yeah, this is what I need for that. So start with those things. It's not that difficult. Need to make a bunch of these. So let's grab more of the iron ore and make more iron ingots. A lot of handcrafting starting out, which is understandable in this type of game or in games of this nature. You have to unlock the building blocks. There's constructions needed to automate things. And it's always a chain. You know, the more machines you have, the more power you need, and the more power you need, the more space you need, and to that nature. I like to build on platforms if possible, because that keeps stuff neat. Your machines sort of snap to, and you can create nice looking layouts that way. So that's enough of the screws. I can make the 3 iron plates that I need. 1, 2. There we go. Still need more screws, so let's make one of those. So we actually needed more of this stuff. Just make what we need. Do I have... I want to check that out. Wonder if I have the splitter unlocked yet. Don't think I do, but can always unlock it. I think this is enough for what we need. Yeah. There we go. Stepping out here, making the chainsaw. There we go. We have more of the biofuel in our inventory. Oh right, speaking of, I did unlock the new version of biofuel. This one. Solid. This is what I need for the chainsaw. Solid biofuel. So let's make this. The hammer shows that you need 10 actions, but just hold down the mouse button and it handles it for you. You don't have to click, which is good. The game itself is very intuitive, and been a nice additions to some quality of life updates to the game, which makes it much more easier to play and streamline a lot of stuff. It makes sense in a way. It's something that some developers totally forget about. So, looking at this stuff back here, this one more efficient, doesn't say how much. Okay. Base building is building the base, or logistics to build the splitters. Let's go with 200, 100, 100, 150, 150, 300. Okay, let's do that. Base building to make it nice and neat. So we switch to the chainsaw. We have some fuel in our inventory. Let's clear out a patch for our future base. The good thing about the chainsaw is that it don't only cut up the bush. but it also takes down trees, which is what a chainsaw is supposed to do. It does an area of effect thing, and if there are small stones and boulders nearby in the area of effect, it will break them up as well. What it don't do is it doesn't destroy what you build or cut down those type of plants that gives you berries and whatnot. As I said, it's an intuitive game. Bunch of stuff. Should probably cleared out some of my inventory before I did this, but yeah. What I will do is I will not do that. I will do that, and let's just say that. So what I did now was created a construction list of what I need to automate the production of solid biofuel. To make it easier for myself. And the things I need is easy to get. I mean, I can grab them from the system. I might as well take down this plant because it won't regrow. Once the berries are taken up, the plant is useless. I'm hoping to change that in the future because the plant is what you need to eat, or the fruits. You need to eat them to regain your health and stuff. So that would be a good idea to have a way to replenish that without having to travel too far. Okay, I'm getting close to full here. Yeah, let's just work with this. I have this one. I have copper. Do I have iron ore? I do, right? That's my cilia. Yep, okay. There we go. 20 of those. So let's make more ingots. So I can do those. All right. Forgot about that. Not enough space in inventory, of course not. So put this away and don't need those. So let's make those two. 1, 2, and then we need more rods. I will automate that soon enough. There we go. Now, to make it easier on myself, let's just put this one. So, where do we want this? Doesn't really matter, does it? Let's just place it here. Place it there. Constructor. There. another layer. And we're going to feed this power from this one. Need more cable. There we go. And you're making solid biofuel. Give it that. I will do this by hand because otherwise I would have to set up two more systems of a container and a constructor. So by doing this by hand, which is quick enough, I don't have to do that. So this will give me enough biofuel to last for a bit. I hope. Of course. Start by putting in here. And now we put shift left click to put it away. If you press right button, you split a stack. If you press and hold, you get a slider where you can pick how you want to split it. And as I said, it's some quality of life stuff. So if I were to split it like this, trying to find, I want to do 37, but it's hard to find. Just click the number, and it will happen for you, which is great. You can do that on pretty much everywhere you see a number that can be changed in some other fashion. One thing I did learn yesterday is that if you hold, I'll show you later, which I'm probably, if I remember it at that time, going to make use of for when I'm moving my base. It gives us a lot of biofuel, better fuel source. The chainsaw is only taking, the hard or solid biofuel, which is okay because it's the better source of fuel. It's the best source of fuel that I have available at the time. I think this is enough for the moment. I will focus on making the current milestone so I can get the splitter and start making the rods by itself. Or, well, with all of this solid biofuel, I guess what I could do, I could set up from the other iron line, the iron ore, a dedicated line just for that. So don't need that, don't need that. Yep, okay. There we go. How much do we have for now? Let's grab that and give over here. I don't know if you noticed, but it says 15 seconds there. 6 seconds. So it's 2.5 times more efficient, I guess. Don't need to carry the mycelia around. I haven't built a MAM yet. What else am I carrying around? Iron ore, limestone. Can make use of the limestone. Okay, because you need 3 units. There we go. Maybe I should put up a no. I'm under the impression that this one is producing way more than it can handle down here. So that system will be set up next to it. So it is a smelter and a constructor. Let's put the smelter on 1, constructor on 2, storage container on 3. So put the smelter right. Still have the list on conveyor belts, nice. Shopping list for smelter constructor. Okay. Let's make more rods. This game also comes in multiplayer. I haven't tried it, so I don't know how it is or what it is that you do if you work together or you start in different areas or what. But I am keen on testing it out and finding out. So just say that to make these, it tells me now that I need 24 screws, which is good. Basically that's all I needed to make now. Now I have everything I need for that setup. So give it a bit of space. Holding down control sort of locks it in place with the previous one. Oh, there it was. And then we put the warehouse storage container over here. Need more of those. No problem, we have them here. You're gonna make rods from iron ingots. I don't know how to. That one is not dangerous. He can be your pet if you manage to tame it. I'm not sure how to do that. Having him as a pet is, I guess, useful. He will follow you around and sometimes bring you stuff. Okay. What I will do, because that so I need that, and I need 200 concrete, which is over here. That way I can get to this. Okay. There. The milestones. Okay, need to make some of this stuff. And after this milestone, we'll go for the platform to make it more organized. So what else? Yeah, stay away from uranium if you play this game until you have a radiation suit that will protect you. If you happen to die near some uranium source, don't bother going back for your stuff. They will be radiated. Just write them off as lost, or restart or reload the game. I accidentally did that once, and I got too close to the ore or uranium, and that sort of put a damper on my day. Let's see. How are you holding up for fuel over here? Doing well, good. Okay, good. This one needs another one of these. Oh, I have 104 now, so I can complete that once I do that first. Unlock that one. Base building. There we go. Yeah, we unlocked the foundations, the 3 different heights. They all cost the same to use. Actually, it doesn't. These do, but the ramps doesn't. I see that now. It doesn't matter which height you build on. Like if I start with this, then it starts high, right? If I start with this, it starts low. But then every following that locks to it sticks to that height. So it's sort of like it buried into the ground some more. Now this is what I was telling you about, that you can do this stuff by holding down the control. It selects a great deal of up to 50 things that you can dismantle all at once. Great if you're gonna move some flooring or whatever it is you're going to do. Let's select our next milestone. Which is going to be that one. Yeah, we can't do anything about it because the pod has not returned yet. 23 seconds out. Need some of that more. Let's get this one. There we go. I need power lines. Not a problem. Should be enough. Yep. So all this one needs is power, and then it needs to be connected over here. I don't have that one unlocked yet. So let's see what we can put in here now. Goodies, goodies, goodies. Still need more of that. Why do I carry around 1 unit of limestone? Where did that come from? I could put a splitter here so I can double the output of this concrete. I haven't done that before. Might be useful. You need power, don't have any. Let's see how the power production is going over here. Plenty still. Let's grab a stack. Feed you. Even though this one takes 8 units to make, this Mark 1 conveyor belt is not quick enough to restock in time. It's okay. So we put this in here now. It's not going to use up anything because there is no use of the energy now. They're just powered. So once they get resources to play with, like I can grab this stack here, put it in here. Then they start using up the power source as well. Still a slow process for now, but it will speed up eventually. 70 more. Let's just do it by hand. Here we go, here we go. At that side, this side. So I think I have to figure out where to expand my base to, or it's going to be the central hub, I guess you can call it. I think it's going to be to the east-ish, something like that. I think that area is quite open and able to keep what I need. You can build upwards as well. So you can have like every tier that you unlock of things like that, like you unlock I have the constructor, which is 1 input, 1 output, and then the second one is the assembler, which is 2 input, 1 output. So it combines 2 items to make it a third item, like the iron plate and the screws to make reinforced iron plates, for example. So you automate that sequence, which is good. Needs to be done. So let's just unlock the... Now the thing is that the quicker I unlock tier 3, the quicker I get access to coal and things of that stuff. Okay. So we remove that and we put in a splitter here. We have one input and three outputs. There we go. This one will now go back to making plates. Excellent. So now this is up and running. Let's put away stuff I'm not needing to be carrying around at this time. Oh, 100 ore. Why did I... You use that. You use that. This is getting a mess. So, warning, because I don't have enough fuel, so I grab that. And I just resupply all of these as I go out to hunt for more to make. Okay, so let's clear out our new area for construction. Very good. Welcome back. Lots of stuff getting gathered, which is good. I got a feeling that the storage container is not going to be big enough to hold all this, which is okay. You can always add one more at the end or at the beginning. They're not that expensive to build. Dum 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 dum. It's a large flat-ish area over here. So I'll be building in this direction. And we got some more nodes over there, being protected. So let's negotiate. I guess I won. So this is pure iron, which is nice. Need lots of iron. Another pure iron ore, iron node. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 iron, 1 stone. I think that's a normal one though, so but it's okay. And 1 copper. A little dip here. Oh, don't want to go in there. There we go. Just a little bit more. Okay. We're officially full. Put away this stuff here. Just gonna grab that one in the middle of the grounds here. Don't need it there. Oh, okay, that's a good number. That was a more flower petal. And more mycelia, right? Don't need that. Okay, let's start. I think that we don't actually need more biofuel than what I'm going to gather here now, because by the time this is all used up, I should have unlocked coal. I say should because there's no guarantees. Okay then. Feed you first. And back to make more. That's good. Plenty of it. Maybe okay. Feed you. See if we can do it. Maybe I should build one more constructor to get the wood stuff, the leaves, the biomass leaves sorted by itself. It's a lot. I had one extra wood there. There we go. Okay. So if we place I need 2 of these, 1 of these, and some conveyor belts, like so. Okay, enough of those. Enough of those. Let's get the cables. Okay, that's great. We can make this work totally. More cable. Okay. So what I do is I place this there, or I just do place it on top maybe. And then from this side, make it like so. So whatever's in here goes in here, which means that I can put this stuff in here already. Then I place a constructor here with an outerwear container here. Connect. And then I feed you this stuff. And tell you to make biomass out of leaves. And we break this down. F, there we go. I need concrete. Turn on the flashlight. Actually, give me all of that. There we go. It's not a very quick process, but now I don't have to manually do this. Take all that and resupply. Hey, don't want to carry that around. Come on. Good, good. And then I'll put that here. And Okay, 1 second. Just need to do something. During this, today's the 10th. Okay, during this coronavirus thing, my wife needs to get her temperature checked every day. And I'm just helping her, adding it to this list for work. So sorry about that. Okay, continue. You got power, you have power, I have power. You got, I only had one of those. That one reading this system, that one is those two, that one is that one's, yeah, okay. It's nice. So let's put this away again. Over here. And let's check on what we need to do. We have a bunch of stuff all of a sudden. Okay, let's build our platform. Let's build a lookout tower. We can do that already, so let's build it up here. Just to get a bit of an overview. Of the area. So that's a mess, isn't it? It's organic, but it doesn't look nice. You have to jump over stuff, and yeah, it's just not organized the way I want it to be. So let's go to foundations, select the lowest, second lowest. Now there is some points down here that is slightly higher than others, and the thing is that, as I said, once you place stuff, it's sort of going to lock. I mean, I guess I could go for this height, which is the height of slightly above these here. So I guess I could start over here and make my way back. So if I were to place this like so, and then just keep going. I'm making sure that I'm above the ground, so the ground won't shine through or clip through. But near the ground is coming up to me. So let's get back up on the platform now that we have that sorted out. Just a slightly better vantage point. Oh, looking good. Oh shit. Always make sure you hold on to your handrails when you leave. Okay. And like so. Now there is no structural integrity in the game as of yet. I think it's coming. So you can build stuff like that without having to worry about it collapsing on you or anything like that, which is nice. Okay, that's all that I had. So move this one and replace. It's locking into place now, which is good, which is what we want. Just place it here for now. This one, yeah. So basically I want to move all the constructions up here. But let's continue back. Where is the... Here it is. Don't have too much of that yet. So let's just continue building in this direction. So we meet up with what we already have placed in terms of machinery. I think I placed something. Yeah. Didn't mean to do that. So this one is constantly going. Grab all that. All that. Let's just handcraft a bit more concrete for now. Okay. There we go. Let's see what is needed to make. I have plenty of that. So if we place a container here, like so, remove this. There I can put this back in there. That means we can add a little bit more foundation down here. Let's remove that one as well. and this one. How many of those can I place? I can only place one more, so we'll leave you for now. So we place you in line with that one. Tell you to make more of those wires. There we go. Yeah, that works. So we place another one of these here. Oh, we need more of that stuff. There we go. Like so. Remove that one. There we go. A little bit more organized. And then this one is those things. Can we place? No, we cannot. It's encroaching on this one. Just remove that one. And really this one is in the way now. Actually, looking at it, I think the container should be one back. So we do it like this. And place this like that. Okay, let's just add what we can to this one for now. That one don't have any screws, that's okay. How many of those do we have? Oh, we can make screws. Okay, let's make the 300 screws we need. The system recovers from my interference in its production line. So, yeah, this is basically what you have to be doing all the time. But it's fun coming up with streamlining your process and just basically making things better and more organized. It is similar to Factorio. However, in Factorio, the goal is to build a rocket so you can leave the planet. This game being in early access still, don't have a goal as such. Not all tiers are unlocked. You have up to tier 7, which unlocks uranium and stuff. Tier 8, no, not yet. Still some updates to go. You know, maybe they add that in the same time as they add Steam Access or the Steam version of the game. There we go. Okay, so let's just move this entire system somewhere else, like maybe here. Can I build crouching clearance on that one? How much do you have? Oh, you have tons. Okay, remove you. So I will place this constructor here. As such. And feed you there. And you are still going to make this stuff. No, you're not going to make that stuff at all. You're going to make this stuff. I need to move this one. Can I move this one? This one is not doing what it's supposed to do. I think I made a boo-boo. There's no power. Yeah, let's give you power. There you go. Do I have the other one? Yes, can I place it? Ah, excellent. So let's just place this one here for now. Store all, except this one, this one, this one. Your concrete, I need you. I need to carry all those around. I can carry a bit more of that. Okay. So, see if we can move this one. Yeah, good. Come on, off you go. Place. I'm aware that what I did just now is not ideal because it basically shut down my production line. However, it was needed. For a moment anyway. So let's feed you 200, feed you 164, and then this one goes to this line, this one goes to this line. Okay, everything is right with the world again. Except that this system needs to be cleared. Oh, okay. Come here. Okay, I'm now currently not having enough space for everything. It's okay. I put some stuff over here. I'll feed this one a little bit first. There you go. I'll put more of this stuff away. And then we can grab all of that. Platform, foundations. How much did you have in you? Lots. So let's place right orientation. Okay. Excellent. Just place it afterwards. Like so. And then we have another constructor over here. And this line there, and then another warehouse. Actually, this one is not needed. This one, move forward. There, and then we place this container there. Biomass from leaves, and you need power, which comes from this one. Okay. Let's grab what we have in here. Almost all of it. Okay, good. And now we take this one. Okay, let's build a MEM once we get this. Yep. This one, mycelium, put it back in here. Don't need to carry that around still. Limestone, sure. Can we make something out of, or if, okay, you're full, okay. So we don't have any new milestones. Okay, let's place the MEM. So we need some cables. We have enough of those things to make that. Reinforced iron plates. Maybe need a bit more of this stuff. Okay, should be good enough. 5 iron plates. Need to make 60 screws. And 15 cable. Okay, that's easy. Here we go. Where do we place it? I guess I could move that one closer. Let's do that. The workshop. There. And then we place the MAM sort of there. And what I want to do is take one of these, place there, because this stuff, this, basically all of this is going to be needed in here. So this one allows you to research certain things. Takes anywhere from 3 seconds to 10 minutes, depending on what it is. So now we unlock the ability to make mycelia or make biomass from this carapace. Not interested in doing that. Flower petals. Unlock that recipe as well. It gives us access to the color gun and color stuff, which is good if you want to color your lines. Like, let's say that this line here, let's say I want to have this blue to make it easier for me to recognize it. So I have the smelter, the miner, the smelter, the constructor, and the storage container blue. Then I know that's one line. And if it's fed from a specific power source, like it's from this one, I don't know if I can color this specifically. I think I can. If I color that blue, then I know that, okay, that is one system that is by itself. And, you know, things like that. Or you can just color it any way you like. So mycelia unlocks this one. I need these barrel nut. I haven't found any of those yet. And I can also make fabric, which I can actually do now because I have lots of this stuff. Biofuel. So let's just do that, unlock it. And, you know, I can now make cloth or fabric. And I can build parachutes in case I'm falling from great heights. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Yeah, let's just start. And we put away the other stuff. This one. Yeah, don't need that. So this one tells me the different recipes that is available that I've unlocked so far. Now if we go out, like if we look over here, don't know if you spotted it before, on top over here. No, never mind. But here, there on the marker, there's something green glowy. So let's get over there and grab it. Pure iron ore. Awesome. Let's get up here. As you get closer to certain things, like you can see this here, shimmer, it tells you where the sound coming from. It's good, you know, if you're getting attacked, you can hear where the growls and rapid footprints or footfalls or whatever come from, or other stuff. This is probably not going to end well. It's a very narrow passage. But I did see this one before, and I didn't want to miss out on it. Nice view from up here though. A mesa, or maybe that is where the desert is, which is the new area that was added to the game in update 3. We'll get there eventually if we need to. This is a good spot to start in the northern forest, if in the beginning at least. Don't know how it is later on. You know, I don't know where the coal is. I don't know where to find quartz or sulfur or any of those things. But with what I have now, this is good. This is a good spot. I got access to the basics that I need, including fall damage. So that's a good thing. And then I have my chainsaw. Unlock that. Speaking of, let's check. Let's put the leaves in here. Don't need to carry them around. This one is done with the analysis of the shroom. So now I can scan for those things if I want to. And then if I want to make a nutritional mixture, these and these are tier 3 items. You need steel production for this one, and this, the stator, is part of a motor, and yeah, I'm not there yet. But since I picked up the power slug, I now have access to this part. So it cost me 1 power slug to do this. And then I can overclock stuff. So we put away this one. We can still fiddle about with this one. Do a bit more biomass from the wood. So put the other wood in here. So, which we're done with all tier 1 stuff. Tier 2, we could do the resource sink, but don't really think that's a good thing. Part assembly would be a good start. We can make the rotors and the smart plating, which is needed to unlock tier 3 in the space elevator. This one gives me faster conveyor belts, but to make these belts and this stuff, I need these. So it's probably better to start with this one. So I need... Dude. Don't walk through my space. I didn't know that would work, actually. Scared him off, though. Good. So, what did I unlock? I did that before. Production, nothing new. No. Ah, walls. Yes. Nice. Well, my job is still to move this up here to make it neater, nicer. I probably have to move this even closer over here. I could stack them up if I want to, but I'm doing quite well in terms of resources now. The basics. Yes. Next step would be, let's get rid of this and this stuff as well. I would have to place another of these here to make, instead of me manually make these things here, I can just split it from here and have another constructor and container. Sorry, not container. Storage container. And we need a splitter. There we go. That's what I need to build. So I need, how much? I have plenty of those. Let's grab that one and that one. May have to start a second production thingy for that. I should also need to do that for the screws. I need more of those things. Yeah, that should be enough. So another foundation piece here, constructor, let's place this one there. Okay. Kind of tight, but it works. Now, is this power system overloaded? $22, and I'm just adding one more of these, which is 4, so that should work. Cut that line, place this over here, feed it, feed it. See, once it gets up, $26. Okay. Excellent work. Now, I would need to do the same here to make the screws, but this line of iron is already split once, and while I'm sure that this one is able to keep up, I will handmade screws for now until I can sort of place this stuff in a better Okay. So how is it going over here? Do another restock or refueling. Okay. I hope I'm not doing anything stupid now. Okay, let's leave him be for a bit. Right, so the part assembly milestone. I need a bit of that. Let's put this away. So this one should be done by now as well. Yep, overclocking production. I don't have a yellow power slug. Slug scanning, nice. Don't really need to do that yet. Now I unlock this part, which allows me to speed up the process here at the cost of more energy needed. So when you upgrade, you need power shards. And since I have one power slug, I can make one power shard. So I can do that. Now, I don't need it, but just to show what happens, if I put this in here, this has capacity of 20. Now it's another 50%, so 27.3. I don't know how that turned out, but yeah, it's 30 megawatt. So it's the same as those over here. The biomass burners that I built. So that means that now I can hook more stuff up to this one. I'm using 813 at the most. And I have 27.3. I don't know why that number isn't 30 as it says here. And I can change this to, if I want to have it to be specific, like 125. I don't have to fiddle about with this bar down here to get it to where I need it to be, which is nice. So we don't need that. More mycelium. Okay, let's grab a little bit of wood that we have. Make more biomass, just to get rid of it. So as it looks right now, I have more. Yeah, I have plenty of that. So okay, let's complete this one. We need to make, so I have 200 of these. Oh. And then the screws, yeah, I can almost make all the screws that I need. Just make up all the wire. Because I have carry around a bit of copper ingots. So I make that into the wire as well. There we go. Get the other stuff to work. The machines to build up more of the supplies that I need for this milestone. You unlock vehicles later on as well in the higher tiers. I think it's tier 4, maybe 5. And truck stops. So instead of having everything hooked up with long conveyor belts from the resources, you just build like a cluster where that is, and then you can move it with trucks, which is always fun. You have to set up the route, which is also fun, but it can move, and then you unlock trains, which of course be able to carry more stuff at a time. So it's all progress. I'm thinking of streaming other stuff as well. Not quite sure what yet. I think that maybe Space Engineers. And I'm thinking of getting Half-Life Alyx, the VR game. It's going to be released on the 24th. I do have a VR set, so should be able to stream that. Could be fun, maybe. It looks good from the videos I've seen, and immersion is there. I played the other Half-Life games and I enjoyed them quite a lot. So probably not a bad idea to get that game as well. So we need 300 of these. And now we need 200 of these. So we take extra because we need the screws. There we go. Maybe some Minecraft. It's been a while since I played Minecraft, so it's been some official updates, and I always play modded Minecraft because I don't like the vanilla. It's very limited. Modded is more fun. I think that goes for most games I play, actually. There we go. So, yeah, like what you said, you can now make parts for the assembly or for the space station. So what I'm going to be doing now is create the platform for it. Okay, that didn't go there, good. I figure I'll make use of this node, to make the resources that I need, this iron node, and I'll bring it down here. To this platform area. And I get my assembler over there. So what do I need? I need a miner. I need 2 smelters. There's the assembler. I need 3 constructors. And I need, for now, 1 of those things. And then I need a biomass burner. And I need some power, and let's say 2 of those. And then we need, let's do 5 of these. Don't really need that many, but just by adding them to the list, I sort of know that the iron plates that I'm using is calculated into this. One of these is saying 1 plate. So let's get down and get funky. So let's start grabbing the stuff that we can grab, which is the concrete and also the plates. Let's grab a bit of extra, we always need that. And then we need to make reinforced iron plates, and then we have everything we need to make that, which means we need more of this stuff so we can make the screws. So let's add 6 reinforced iron plates to the list. There we go, which needs 72 screws for that. The list that builds from the lowest, okay, I'm going to show you. It goes in this direction, from top to bottom. So I added reinforced iron plates there, which means that the screws shows up further down in the list. But I always check the list to make sure I have everything I need on the list before I move on to make whatever is up here. So now I need the reinforced iron plates. So I'll make those. I think I will set up the system to make those first, because I need them more than I need the rotors. So here we go. We have everything we need. So let's break off the iron ore chunk that is blocking. Place the miner. Comes down here. Let's place the smelter. There and there. I think I had More of this stuff, right? So put this splitter here. It's not quite ideal where I want it, but for the purpose now it works. Iron ingots, and then on this one replace there. So let's get up there. Let's put it like this instead. And down here, I think we place this one as such. And we have this one going up here. Go to there, there. There. Okay, let's get started on that. Do we have any? No, we don't. Need 200, 200. Let's get rid of this stuff. Easier to work. There we go. So now it's the constructor's time. This is really narrow now. I don't like it. But there's not much I can do about it. I mean, I can, but let's not say that I did. So this one is making rods. This one is making screws. This one is going to make plates. And then we put the assembler here. Oh. Didn't I add the assembler to the list? No, power conveyor splitter. Okay, we don't need another splitter though. Just need one more power pole. There we go. And we need the assembler. Okay. Right. How are you doing for power? I think I will take this power shard from here and put this in this one. It's going to chew up more, but I think the productivity of 45 megawatt is better. 6. $41. maybe there is some loss of power. Okay. This one has power as well, right? Yep. And once you get started over there, going to go up to 16. Is that the highest? 25. Okay, good. Good. So let's make the assembler now. I have some armored resources. There we go. Just get rid of all this stuff. So as before, I'm going to add the reinforced iron plate and the rotors to my list. Shift there and remove it, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. You right click, or you right click to select that you want to make more. So to make this I need 196 screws. How many can I make? Plenty. So let's make those, and it looks like we have enough of everything else. We have enough wires, we have enough rods, even though we're using up a lot now, but I think that we have enough to make it. We have enough concrete by a lot. We also have to pick another milestone to unlock. There we go. So yeah, we have everything we need. So let's build 4 rotors. And 8 reinforced iron plates. Oh, we need a storage container at the end of this. Do I have what I need for that? Yeah, I do. Excellent. So just for fun, we place this one here. Go like this. Need more of that stuff, of course. No worries. Should be enough for now. Dum 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 dum. 7. There we go. Now, when you place, or I place there, and then I can move it around, scrolling the mouse wheel, allow me to change, turn the direction. And if I press once and then up and down, I can change the height. But I don't need any of that now, I just need that. And we make this one. So it needs 6 iron plates, 12 screws to make this. Of course it has no power, which is no problem, we just build a power supply. We put it on this side. Need a few more of these. put those back in there. And just for future, like so, and then we go and get here. That's not the one, it's this one over here. There we go. Pay attention. There we go. This one is going to take 15 megawatts. So you could run 2 on one of those, which is good because I will set up a second one to make the rotors. Why not do that now? I'll move it. So I need more of the rods. Just grab a little bit more of this. How many of that do I have? 90. Grab more. There. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That was one too many. 1, 2, 3, 4. The rotor is screws and is it the cable or the rods? Yeah, it is. Okay, 3, 4, 8 of these again. And then we need a merger. I have all the resources I need for that. Excellent. So, oh, that's a perfect spot. Excellent, 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 excellent. Place this like so. Do I have enough to make that one as well? Excellent. So we take the splitter, one splitter only. Here, 7. No. It's 2. Let's remove this like this, and we place like so. Screws, right? Yep. You need power, which we have over here. Which power pole? This one. And then we place conveyor splitter here. No, that's not the place. This is where we place the splitter. So this one will make rotors. There we go. We'll take well, do I make no? Yeah, let's do that on this one. Grab a bunch of those. 7. Okay, this is, there we go. Let me climb up. There we go. Now we have set up the squiggly version of a store thing, which is good, and it should 15.1. I think it's gonna break. Where did I? This one is 20, so yeah, I think I need to take this from here. You don't need it, but I need it over here. And this one. So let's just do 110. See, there, jumped up to exactly 30. And then down 15 to 1, 15.1. So yeah, I have a little bit of gaming, or a little bit of a buffer, not much, but a little bit. Okay, you're making that, and then we take what we're supposed to place, the storage container, place it here, and we place a merger. Just need one output, which is there. So you go there, you go there, and you go in there. That way I'm going to get both the plates and those things in there. Now, next line, wonder if that would work. it doesn't tell you. This one requires one of each, and I need 50 of those to unlock tier 3, which will give me access to unlocking coal or coal production. So if I build one more of these, let's say, just try it. Okay, what is it that we need? We need number 5. No, that's that one. Sure. Put some power in it. There we go. Place that one there. So if I were to build another assembler here, let's build it like this. And set it up to make these things. Then hook it up. Such. Can this one does it put in both? Can it feed both items into the same input? Let's find out. It is feeding that one. Reinforced plate, and then waiting for, there you go, the motor, the rotor, sorry. Yeah, it works. And it's making this one. Don't really need a storage for that. I mean, I can build one. Just, why not? Don't really need one though, but sure. This is just a temporary placement of things as well. It's not quite the way I want it to be. It's a bit messy. What are we doing here? Nothing. Can we do anything? No. No. Well, we can do that one. Just give me some paleberry. Okay. What is the next? We don't need that. That one will speed up the process of stuff. The sink, yeah, but we don't really have anything to put in it. The sink is good because it will give you coupons which you can unlock stuff. But let's go for the logistics first. Need that. Ooh, can be tricky down here. Okay. Okay, let's make those. Let's see, is there any... Okay, I've been playing for about 2 hours, 41 minutes. Not bad. How many more do I need? I have 21 more. There we go. Need more iron plates. Not that difficult to get hold of. I'm doing this because I'm going to upgrade the speed of my belts. That would, I think, speed up the manufacturing as well. It's going to cost me some reinforced plates, but it's okay. I'm not too concerned about that because I am currently making more of those things. But if I can make more of the rods that I'm pulling out, so I have a surplus of it, that would be awesome as well. Okay, good, excellent, perfect. I guess after this I can place the space elevator and show you what it looks like. It's quite a big piece of equipment though, so you need a lot of space. But again, you can always move it once you placed it. There we go. Ding ding. So let's check it. This one is producing iron rods at a quicker pace than that this one can make use of it. So if we go to logistics and select, we can put that on number 1, we can put that on number 2. So I upgrade that belt. Doesn't help, does it? No, it doesn't help. I need to upgrade the machine. So let's downgrade this again. See if there's another place where there's a bottleneck of sorts. Well, not that. This is a piece of a bottleneck. Don't have enough. But then again, the biofuel is okay. I'm not hurting, so it can be at the speed it is. No. It's this number. If this is higher, then but for now the belts are able to maintain quite well. So what I would need to do is increase the production speed to make use of my upgraded thing here. Okay, never mind. So let's select space elevator and remove the power pole. So we need 500 concretes. Okay, let's start over here. Don't need any of those. Got that. Don't have enough concrete. What's this? Don't have enough of the rods. Bummer. So this one could do with a speed up, but I don't have a spare one. How is the over here? Oh, you have a bunch there. Thank you. Give me. Just give me. I just make more by myself. Then I need a concrete, which is the third one here. Still need 95 of them. Dum, 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 dum. Wait, I don't need concrete. I have what I need. Woohoo! So, a good spot. Since it's only a temporary placement, I will place it over here. Why? And there comes the space elevator part. From way up in space. Oh, this one comes in as well. Hello. Good timing. Hook up. Okay, it's ready to use. So I need 50 of these plates to unlock tier 3 and tier 4. So I need to load the resources. I have some already that I've been working on. In this container over here. Only have 9 though, so can't complete that stage yet. Let's refuel. Don't want anything to stop working. I wonder if I can take this from here. See if it still functions or if it is too close to breaking. It's a bit of a usage there, and then the spike will come. Nope. Come on. Come on, show me. Okay, never mind. Let's hope it functions. And we will take this and put over here. You are connected to this one. How much are you using up? You're hardly using any power at all. Up you go. Excellent. Now we're producing them faster than it's being pulled out. So the numbers in here should go up once the belt catches up, which is here. You can see the space between them here, and then they're closer together here. So the number is still already going up, but it will go up more faster. Yeah. Maybe just waiting for those screws. It's a very slow process. There we go. Yeah, it still functions. Excellent. So, this one is slowly making the ones that I need. I have 12, need 50 to unlock the tiers. Still have more to do on tier 2 though. I guess I can go for the resource sync bonus program. I've never really built the jump pads. It's a quick way to get around, but you need to place them out specifically to match your height, jump and distance, or whatever things. So I just don't bother with it. There are other ways to get around. This is still a slow process. Yeah, definitely need more of that. Then this one is those things. This one is those things. Yeah. So, yeah, I think this is a good spot to end. We got some work done. It may not look the best. I will probably have to rearrange stuff, or I know I will have to rearrange the stuff to be more organized. I mean, it sort of looks kind of nice over there, and then it's like just hodgepodge. Looks nice over here as well, but then it's just bleh. Which is okay though. This one is already full of those rods, which means that this container will start filling up more, which means I can get it. And this one, as it is able to, I could probably fit in a third line, like in the center here, to make more. And I guess if I put in another smelter and constructor to maybe make those, or make those, that would help as well. Should probably need to make one more row, a more dedicated line for this, instead of having it splitting up between those two. I have one going there and another one going there. But as it is right now, this is good enough. I still have plenty of space to clear out over here. The trees stuff I'm going to go looking for. Oh, let's go grab that one. And need to go looking for more of those slugs. One thing that I could do before I head out, just check on something over here. Beacons. Okay, let's make 5 of those. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Don't need those. Don't need that. Don't need that. Okay, where was it? It was over here. Let's see if we can find that power slug again. Come on, where were you? Up there, okay. Limestone, no. It's over here. It's a green one, it's okay. Get away from that plant before it spews poison. There's one, there's one. It's a long drop. And of course I dropped off. See if I can get to that on this side. Well, I tell you what, I'll show you a trick that is kind of useful. Situations like this, when you go hunting for stuff. Yeah, that's enough. So we did see power slugs over here. So basically what you can do is that you can build platforms to cross gaps and stuff instead of trying to find the right way there. There's one slug over there. I think there was one closer. Could be wrong. So, change to foundations. Make our way across. I see some movement up there. 2 of them. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention, so it died. Oh, it's a good spot to end. So, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I see you next time, I hope. Take care. Bye-bye.